our Great Lakes are facing big problems. We take a look into how rising water levels are affecting communities.
Today is the first day of our Holiday Spirit Week, but it is not just about dressing up.
And the Cardinal athletes are on fire. DTV News starts right now. Last week, DTV dropped our newest special, Great Lakes on the Brink. Good afternoon, Davison. I'm Tyler Scroggins.
And I'm Sandra Pant. One of our problems facing our Great Lakes is rising water levels. Rebecca
Petoskey, a hotspot for tourists and an undisputed beauty for residents, is just one of many cities located on the Great Lakes. Kendall Kinglesmith translates his love for the Petoskey way of life through his work as the director of the city's Parks and Recreation Department. But lately, he's met with a new challenge.
It's frustrating, man. I'm telling you.
The culprit for this rising frustration, rising water levels.
Well, I'm not going to lie. You panic a little bit because this is the highest the water's been in 30-some years.
And Petoskey is suffering damages lying right in the wake of this unforgiving force of nature that is showing no signs of slowing down.
It happened quick.
Just this morning, right here in Petoskey, these high water levels reached this barrier here and took out ground. Now, this ground that has been taken out is just feet away from this playground.
If we can't operate our marina, I mean, that's huge.
The higher these water levels get, the murkier the city's future becomes. The coastal lifestyle is in danger of washing out.
It isn't isolated to one spot.
Right.
And it is a massive undertaking.
In fact, all 5 Great Lakes have hit record highs in the past year and are expected to only climb further in the coming seasons. As of the beginning of November, Lake Superior was 16 inches above its long-term monthly average. The waters of Lake Ontario reached 19 inches higher. Lake Erie challenged its storm by 28 inches. And as for the connecting lakes, Huron and Michigan rested at 36 inches above their long-term monthly average. The true cause that gives rise to these water levels is elusive, but certain suspected factors impact many communities.
I know Petoskey isn't the only coastal town that's dealing with this.
In many coastal communities, high water levels have washed away roads, consumed inland bodies of water, and have flooded valuable properties.
I mean, it's all kind of new to everybody. So certainly the public is, they're curious and they're concerned.
Concerned with the uncertainty of their tourism-based economies as visitors turn away from shrinking beaches and waterlogged piers and boat launches.
The compromised areas need to be addressed now.
Water levels are a hard phenomenon to predict, and the many problems that they cause have limited solutions. The Parks and Rec Department has utilized boulders and sandbags in an attempt to keep the water at bay, an operation costing them tens of thousands of dollars.
You hope that the costs are manageable, because if they're not, I don't know what you do.
But their hard work so far has only been met with intense uncertainty.
Mother Nature is undefeated, so whatever's gonna happen is gonna happen.
Rebecca Allen, DTV News.
This week, during all lunches, student council will be coming around with spirit bucks to raise money for charity.
Each class is a different cause, and you can be part of that by showing your cardinal love. The freshman class is supporting the National Alliance on Medical Health. Sophomores are helping to raise money for American Cancer Society.
Juniors are helping out our furry friends with their proceeds going to the Genesee County Humane Society. And seniors will be raising money for the Whaley Children's Home in Flint. Winters in Michigan can be tough, and not everyone has a coat to keep them warm. You can donate a new coat or one that you are no longer using to someone in need this season. The donation rack is right outside of the main office. If you need a coat, you could take one for free. The coat drive will continue through the entire winter season.
Coming up in sports, whether they are hitting the lane or the mat, Cardinals are in full swing for the winter season.
Riley Wilcox will tell us how these Cardinals are spreading the Davison-made energy.
School isn't all classroom and test. If you're an adventurous person who likes a lot of horsepower, check out the Off-Road Nauto Club.
Build worlds with words.
Join the Creative Writing Club.
Si vous êtes intéressant par les langues,
Venez à notre club de français.
Oh, el Club de Español.
If you want to take part in a leadership role, Student Council is the club for you.
No matter what you do or who you are, DHS has a club that'll spark your interest. You can get the full list of all the clubs in the guidance office or head over to dtvnews.org and find a club that's right for you. Davidson is going for the upset.
With that strong arm.
6 of our Davison-made teams took home wins this weekend. Good afternoon, Davison. I'm Riley Wilcox. Start off Davison's weekend of wins. In the world of bowling, senior Isaac Dudla scored a perfect 300 at Monitor Lanes in Bay City on Saturday. Let's take a look at this electric moment.
It was a pretty large bowling alley. There was about 50 lanes, and from each side, there was 10 lanes on each side of me that just stopped bowling to watch me in the 10th frame. And I just knew that they were all looking at me. It just erupted. Everybody stood up, clapping, cheering. It was amazing. I just saw my parents crying on the stands, and my coach hugged me. Everybody telling me congratulations. It was amazing.
Tomorrow, the Cards will be back at the lanes for the Davison Cardinal Classic at Rollaway. While Isaac was out bowling a perfect score, our wrestling team headed out to the Grappler Gold Invite. Overall, the team placed in first with 270 points and took home some championship wins. Out of the 19th placers, 16 Davison Cardinals climbed to first. Congratulations to Payne, Chamble, Barr, Facundo, Nivison, and Horwath. 2 of these champs, Barr and Horwath, were also recognized for their performances and received the Outstanding Wrestler Award. Great job, guys. On Friday night, our swimming Cardinals won over 2 teams in their tri-meet against Bay City Central and Lapeer. Overall, they placed first in 8 events. First place finishes include Spiewak, Hartman, Tuttle, Rutherford Hill, and Petrie. On Wednesday, the boys will be back in action at Carmen Ainsworth as they take on the Cavaliers and the Bay City Western Wolves. Also on Friday, both the boys and girls basketball teams secured their first wins of the season against the Lapeer Lightning. The girls won 41-39, with the boys following up with a 66-44 win. On Saturday, the hockey team soared over to Dordt Federal Event Center and were able to bring back a 5-3 victory over the Fenton Tigers. To conclude Davison's weekend of wins, 3 powerlifters qualified for states in their first meet of the season. Michaela Pringle took first in the 145-pound class, Jessica Schmidt second in the 55-pound class, and Kylie Miller took fourth in the 123-pound class. Great job, ladies. Tonight, our girls and boys basketball teams will both be back on the courts, but they will not be playing together. At 7, the boys will tip off at Saginaw Arthur Hill as they face the Lumberjacks, while the girls will be taking on the Chargers on the road at Midland Dow. Tomorrow at 8 in the morning, the bowling team will be bowling strikes right here in Davison at Rollaway Lanes. Hey, Jill, how are things looking in the forecast this week?
I think Jack Frost is finally coming out, and I think we might have a chance of seeing a white Christmas, any type of holidays. I think we're going to get snow. So today we are showing it's partly cloudy with a high of 34 and a low of 23. And then on Tuesday, we're partly cloudy again with a high of 31 and a low of 18. Then on Wednesday, we're moving on to a little bit colder. We're going to have a high of 21 and a low of 12. Now, 12 is 20 degrees below freezing, so wear your winter coats. Don't wear your spring jackets. Wear something that's heavy, wear something that's durable. You do not want to get frostbite. On Thursday, it's going to be partly cloudy again with a high of 31 and a low of 22. And then on Friday, it's going to be mostly cloudy with a high of 37 and a low of 30. I'll toss it back to Tyler on the desk.
There are plenty of community service opportunities to help you get your white cord for graduation. The Hospital Elder Life Program is looking for some helping hands. It's a great way for med students to get hands-on experience in the field and work with real professionals. On the evenings of December 20th and 21st, from 4:30 until 10, student volunteers are needed for the Trail of Lights event. You will help set up, work some of the stations, and even take some pictures of the kids with Santa. Stop by the guidance office for more information.
You can also find out scholarship opportunities and other happenings in the Cardinal Country on our website, dtvnews.org. You can also have exclusive articles and links of all of our social media pages. News, sports, and student life are just a click away. Follow us on our social media pages to see the latest DTV action. Find us on our Twitter and Instagram at DTV_official. You can also follow us on our Facebook, and don't forget to subscribe to us on our YouTube page, DTV News. There will see recent concerts, football games, and even our latest special, Great Lakes on the Brink.
For this week's GTV Choose, we're wondering what cookies you're going to be snacking on over break and leave for Santa. Will you be baking some gingerbread men or maybe frosting some sugar cookies? Let us know on Twitter and Facebook, and then check out the results on Friday. Today was dressed as your favorite holiday movie character for Holiday Spirit Week. Here are a couple of pictures we have gathered. This is Magdalene Rose, Emma Parker, and Joey Crowley dressed up as Marcy, Lucy, and Peppermint Patty from the Peanuts gang. And we also have Haley Croft, Natalie Gall, and Teresa Monette dressed as Lock, Shock, and Barrel from the Nightmare Before Christmas. They are Oogie's boys. Feel free to tag DTV in your Spirit Week pictures using hashtag DHS Holiday Spirit Week.
So guys, it's our last week until winter break. Are you excited?
Yeah, I'm definitely excited. 2 weeks off, and we definitely deserve it.
Yeah. I know that I'm going to be excited because it's Christmas next week, and I can't wait to open my presents and spend time with family and eat food.
Speaking of food, like there's a lot of preparation. We make fudge for the holidays, so I'm pretty excited about that. Anyway, I'm Jillian Tate alongside Tyler Scroggins, Sandra Payne, and Riley Wilcox. Have a great day, Davison. Bro. I want to be butter with cotton buns so bad.
My mom was looking for one, but they were like above $10.
Still Secret Santa